Congregation, settle in your seats. The Reverend Front Aloud is on the mic and about to speak. I'm about to freak you out, make you shiver in the pew while I'm delivering to you my sermon and divinity ensues. Brought by the one true God, it's a fact. Anybody else who ever had a God, their God's whack. We ain't gotta worry about him, we picked the right horse. You're in the right house of worship, of course. And forces are gathering out in the world to diminish our faith in ways radical and thorough, to discourage us from loving anything that's immaterial, to tempt our children with ever fruitier cereal, and worst of all, to call us idiots while they do it. My congregation, listen, I'm about to walk you through it. We're gonna take the nation back from the heathens that's within it. We're gonna get the most egregious of the atheists in prison, cause a schism while we're at it, but emerge on top. And once we purified our ranks, we won't stop. We'll purify your minds of what's illegitimately thought. It's not to be a battle indiscriminately fought, but an orchestrated effort, and I'm gonna need you to commit. Might take a couple generations for this deviltry to quit. Start with the kids, in fact, they get distracted from the Lord. So I'd like you to write a couple letters to your school board.
Do you really believe we were nothing but the monkeys swinging up in the trees? Don't it seem a little likelier that Adam and Eve did a lot of humping and that was the origin of the species? Do you really believe we were nothing but the monkeys swinging up in the trees? Don't it seem a little likelier that Adam and Eve did a lot of humping and that was the origin of the species?
What has this so-called science ever done for us? But trumpeted that when ashes go to ashes and dust to dust, despite the fuss of living, energy gets conserved, denying the weight of the soul of a man. This is ill-deserved. This is still the curse of Copernicus that we suffer. Secular thought ought not to overflow its buffer and run roughshod through the minds of you, the population. Heretics such as Dawkins and Sagan overstep their station to say that what we see and what we believe should be confluent. Look to your reverend to end apostasy. It's what I'm doing. Look to your reverend to end apostasy. It's what I'm doing. Look to your holy book to light the way. That is its purpose. Open it up and you'll find Eden before you even scratch the surface. Sure, this should be mirrored in the textbooks verbatim, but I'm not in a position yet to issue ultimatum. So I lay down my scheme. We'll make it seem as though creation isn't anything we'd like to interject to education. We'll wrangle up the language, science, data, theorem, the irreducible complexity of the ears we use to hear them, gnashing teeth and wailing from Kansas to PA. Yes, my flock, I talk of futures not imminent but underway. Already established an institute for discovery. Discovered that Darwin is dead with outlook grim for recovery. School moms will soon say that he burns in a fiery sea. Think how much like paradise that's gonna be.
Do you really believe we were nothing but the monkeys swinging up in the trees? Don't it seem a little